Hi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're watching me from. How are you? I hope you're doing well, because I'm fine too. Hello. Today we didn't join our live on time. We always do it at 3 p.m. Today we had some other errands we were running. But all in all, we are here. How are you? How are you doing? How are you doing? So, our topic today is very interesting. And the reason as to why the topic is interesting is because I don't think this thing exists. I just think it is an imagination. Yeah. So, we'll have a very interesting conversation. So, how are you? How are you? I hope you're having a good day. I hope your Friday is coming along in a very, very nice way. I hope you are enjoying it. I hope you're having a good time. Yeah. I hope the things that you hoped to achieve today, you've already achieved them. Yeah. I hope you're already enjoying your day. Okay. I hope you're already enjoying your day. So, how is everybody? Comment with the current location that you are in. What is your current location? Where are you? Where are you? I am in Nairobi, Kenya. Where are you? Comment with your current location. Let us know where you are. And it's going to be amazing. Our topic today is very interesting because I really want to understand, is it true that these things exist? Is it true that this thing is not an illusion? Is it true that men actually think that there is such a woman? So we are going to have this very interesting conversation. Yeah, we are going to have this very, 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 very interesting conversation, and I want us to talk. I want us to I want us to have fun as we talk. It's not going to be long. It is not going to be long. Yeah, we are going to talk. Is there anything like a 1 minute woman? I know some women say they are 1 minute man, and yeah. So is there anything like a 1 minute woman? 1 minute woman, men. Men, I want us to have this conversation because I know that there are 1 minute 1 minute men, as women call them, a man who will not last long, a man who would have premature ejaculation, a man who would maybe stay like the first shot, we understand it. The first shot is always faster, faster. But the second shot, you're still going for 5 minutes. The third shot, you're still going for 2 minutes. You're termed as a 1 minute man. But is there anything like a 1 minute woman? Men, is there anything like a 1 minute woman? Mhm. Like you're with your woman, she's not satisfying you, she cannot go for long without her getting to a climax. Because I always thought that if you as a man, your woman gets to climax before you, it's a good thing. Yeah. So this 1 minute woman, where is it coming from? Is there anything like a 1 minute woman, like a woman who is not lasting long? And I tend to believe that a 1 minute woman is the opposite of a 1 minute man, whereby a 1 minute man is the man who cannot stay for long without ejaculating. They cannot have sex for long, like they're experiencing premature ejaculation, maybe they cannot satisfy their women because they are coming way too fast. Now, is there anything like a 1 minute woman? Is there anything like a 1 minute woman? I highly doubt, because it is the joy of every man to have their woman come before them. And if it is not, men, let me know. Men, let me know. If it is not, that the joy of every man is to have their women come before them, let me know. Because if you can make your woman come or squat or do whatever before you, you're a champion. So I don't think there is a 1 minute woman. And man, if I'm wrong, correct me. Is there anything like a 1 minute woman? I know of 1 minute men. And those 1 minute men, I've always taught them, or I've always told them, the best way to deal with premature ejaculation is practicing Kegel. Kegels are not only for women. Kegels are also for men. For women is when just a minute, I reply to this message. For women, Kegels are when you squeeze your punani, like now I'm doing it. You squeeze, then you release. You squeeze, then you release. This happens also to men. You just squeeze. When you just seated, you just squeeze, then you release. When you go to pee, I don't know how applicable it is. When you're going to pee, you just don't pee all of it. You hold a bit, then you release. You hold a bit, then you release. This helps in tightening your muscles and reducing your chances of you having premature ejaculation. I'm not a man, I don't know. But I just imagine that it could happen. And I've talked to some men who says, yeah, there is also Kegels for men where you just hold, then release. You hold, then release. Like now I'm holding, then you release. It is something that you can just do even without too much complication, without a lot of work, just holding. Although for women, sometimes it can make you be horny because you're playing with the muscles. Like now, it is very tempting. Kegel for women is very tempting. I don't know for men, but for women is very tempting. So like now, when I'm holding like this and then releasing it, holding, releasing it, there is that feeling like the body itself is reacting, because why not? Why not? And therefore, I don't think there is anything like a 1 minute woman. And for you as a man to have your woman come or squat in the first 10 minutes or in the first 5 minutes, it is actually an achievement. And there is no way, I don't think there is any way a man will term that as a 1 minute woman. Because it is something that sometimes tends to be very difficult for men to get their women to squat or to come in the first like 5-10 minutes. It is very hard sometimes. And you may find that sometimes you're being with your woman for 1 hour, for 30 minutes, and you come and she don't come. You just leave her hanging, or she's not even ready to come. Sometimes you even get to a point that she's so dry, you cannot even penetrate again. She's very, very, very dry. Yeah. So I don't think there is anything like a 1 minute woman. And if I am wrong, men, please correct me. And somebody told me the definition of a 1 minute woman is when you tell her to come on top. You've pumped, you're done with your work as a man, you've given her the missionary, the doggy, you've given her all those positions. Now you tell her, babe, come on top. Come and ride me. And that's how men define a 1 minute woman. Reason being, most women don't like being on top. I don't know why, but for me, it is my favorite position. Most women don't like being on top because they think they will not perform. And that is how most men say that. If you want to know or you want to find out if your woman is a 1 minute woman, tell her to come on top. But that is a wrong way to judge a woman, because you cannot judge with one style. Whereas, or for the judgment of a man of a 1 minute woman is when she can't stay longer in a position. Is that the judgment of a 1 minute woman? Which I think is so wrong. Because now saying that if she can't come on top and ride me the way I want her to ride me, she's a 1 minute woman. She has not come. Haja come. So how do you define it as a 1 minute woman? And she has not delivered what she was supposed to deliver. I actually don't think that there is something like a 1 minute woman. I don't think. And if any man is asked, I don't know, subject to be corrected, but if any man is asked if they would prefer their woman to come before them, I believe most of them will say yes. Ama namna gani man? Am I wrong? I believe most of you would say, I would prefer my woman to come before me. Yes? And then for us women, we would say, I would prefer I come before my man. Because that way, it means I am satisfied. Because for men, the moment a man is erected, his end goal, he will come. For a man, it doesn't matter if he penetrates or not. I can give you a blowjob. I can give you a hand job. You will still come. But for a woman, before she gets to a point where she has come or she has squat, it takes a lot of time or it takes a lot of energy. And let me tell you one thing, man. One thing that you people don't know is that a woman gives herself an orgasm. Yes, I know you're going to say, oh, why don't I be alone? She gives herself an orgasm from her head. As much as you will touch her, as much as you will do all those things for her, if her brain is not settled to have an orgasm, she will not. So it's like, in simple words, if a woman wants to orgasm, she will orgasm. So we give ourselves the orgasm. Because tell me how many men have been with women and they have not witnessed them orgasm. They have not been with them to a point whereby they have come or they have squat. So many men will tell you they have been there. And this is because sometimes when you are with a woman and she's almost at the climax, that's when she will tell you, oh, stop. Oh, please don't proceed. Oh, please don't touch me there. Oh, please, I don't want. She will even push you away. She will even want you to change the position, because most women are scared of getting to an orgasm. Why? The reason as to why most women are scared of getting to an orgasm is because the orgasmic feeling ya kukam, the feeling of coming or squatting is very emotional. Some women don't even understand what they are feeling. Some women don't even understand at what point they were hit, that now their body is almost releasing something that is strange to them, especially if this woman has never come or this woman has never squatted. Yeah. And so the most important thing for a woman is to be prepared psychologically, and she also needs to understand herself and understand her body. Because let me give you an example. As a man, most men always understand themselves, and most men always understand their bodies. Because you might be with a man right now and he knows that if you touch his balls, the erection dies. He will not even cooperate again. He understands his body. There's also a man that if you play with his balls, it's like you're touching his G-spot. So most men understand their body and they react so fast than women. Women, the first thing that they experience in their body is confusion. The first thing that when they're about to orgasm, the first feeling they experience is confusion. She don't know what she's feeling. She don't know how she should react to this feeling. You see, for you men, if you don't like being touched on your nipples, when I touch you, you will push me away. or when I touch your balls, I start playing with your balls, you will push me away. Right? The same applies to women. Now, for you men, you are understanding what you're feeling. And I don't like this feeling. I don't want this person to touch me here. Now, for women, some women, they don't understand how they are feeling. They don't understand that this feeling should be a good feeling. Therefore, most of the time when she's almost getting to an orgasm, she will push you away. She will tell you, I want to pee. She will tell you, excuse me, or let's change the position, so that she can just run away from this feeling, or she can just run away from this way of the confusion, because orgasm for a woman is very, very, very emotional. And this is one thing that most men don't understand. This is one thing that most men don't understand, that orgasm for a woman is very emotional. I always see a man, when he's about to orgasm, he'll just, then he's done. For a woman, that's why you find some women will cry, some women will scream, some women will just go mute, they will be confused. Some will even push you, some will bite you, some will pull their hair, some will grab you with their nails. That's why unapata mwingine ako na makucha, because you don't know how to react. And now I want you to tell me, where does a man define a woman as a 1 minute woman? When and how and why? Because I don't think there is anything that exists like a 1 minute woman. If there is, tell me, because I don't think there is. And it is my joy as a woman to always get to orgasm before my man, because it means we are going to have a longer sex. And it means we are going to have a satisfactory sex. Because when I orgasm before my man, it is very easy for him now to come after me. Unlike when he comes before me, he orgasms before me, and then now he just, everything dies, everything else settles down, and now he cannot perform anymore. So where have you left me? You've left me hanging. And a lot of people these days have refused to go the other way of introducing toys. I always tell you people, a toy is not a competition in your bedroom. A toy should be a teammate. Because there are times whereby, as a man, you're tired, but you are horny at the same time. Or you have a lot of things going on in your head, but you are horny at the same time. So and you're meeting your woman when she's on ovulation. So tell me how 5 minutes are going to satisfy that woman. It is almost impossible. Hi, Jerry. How are you? I'm late for the live, but welcome. How are you? You're not late. We are just 18 minutes away. Today we started late. I was somewhere, but I came back. So now we are here. So as I was saying, men or couples should have a way of incorporating toys in their bedrooms, because sometimes as a man, you might be very tired to deliver. You might be very mentally not okay. You're thinking about money, you're thinking about school fees, you're thinking about rent, you're thinking about all those things, but you're still horny, you're still thinking about your wife, you're still thinking about your girlfriend, you still want to be with her. But then again, she is on her ovulation, or she's almost having her periods. And let me tell you, the days before her periods, she's very horny. And after her periods, days before her periods, during her periods, and after her periods, a woman is very horny. And during the ovulation. Okay? So as a man, you want to satisfy her, but your mental health or your mental situation at the moment cannot. So why not incorporate a toy? Because it is just a teammate. It's not a competitor. And the earlier we embrace it, the better. Because it keeps the marriage going, or it keeps the relationship going. And let nobody lie to you that a toy is going to replace you. If you are a man that understands what he's doing, and you are a man that knows how to be with his woman and satisfies his woman, there is no way a toy is going to replace you. Don't get worried. I am smaller than this toy. What if Isongeshe beacons? Or what if she feels? No, it all starts with you. I don't know how it will sound, but for me, I would want to be with a person who is open-minded and they understand that we can always do these crazy things in our bedroom instead of going out there and practicing them with someone else. Because one thing I know for sure, and let nobody lie to you unless you are a saint. There is always this one thing you've always wanted to practice it with your partner. But then again, you're too scared to tell your partner, let's try this thing out, because you're scared of being judged. You're scared she's going to think you cheated, all those things. But why not have a very simple and mature conversation with your partner that this and this is happening. We are in the modern days, economy ni ngumu. Sometimes I may not even rise to the occasion. What if we incorporate this? What if we incorporate this? Because there are also some people who they don't do orals, and it is fine. It is okay. And some of the reason are, oh, I will feel disgusted. How can I taste this thing? Blah, blah, blah. And it is fine. It is totally fine. But what if you people had a conversation and said, hi, how are you? Hi. Okay, where is Milan? Okay. So what if you people had a... Hi, mommy. Hi. How are you? You are sick, Dongjoy. You are sick. Ulipewa dawa? Kunauma bado. Sawa, nitakupa dawa. You well? Umaliza exam? Sawa. Bye-bye. Bye. Nitakuweka dawa. Bye. Close the door. Close the door. Incorporating motherhood and being here. So, as I was saying, there are people who don't do orals, and their reasons are different, and it is fine. But there are days that you will not be able to rise to the occasion. So why not have this conversation with your partner that, Mama, I know we can't, I know you don't like orals, and there are times that I am interested and you are not. Or you're on your periods and you know we cannot cross the Red Sea. So why don't we incorporate orals for those emergency times? Conversation, understanding each other. Babe, I know there are times that you may not rise to the occasion. Why don't we incorporate a dildo? Understanding each other. Babe, I know you are not someone who will go down on me. You're my man, I love you, but I understand you cannot go down on me. Why can't we incorporate a rose? It is not competition. It is cooperation. Like, you're involving it. You're bringing it on board. It is not a bad thing. And if it is a bad thing, you filter. You take what you think is good, and what you think is not good, you leave it here. You go utilize what you think is good, okay? And with this, I'm saying, because I don't think there is anything like a 1 minute woman, because it is every man's joy to get their women to orgasm before them. Ama namna gani, Martin? Jerry? It is every man's joy to ensure that their partners have gotten to the orgasm before them. And it is also every woman's joy that, my man unifikisha kilele. Imagine now, your woman amekaa mama amesquat 5 times bila wewe kukam. ama 3 times ama hata once bila wewe kukam, and then sasa ukam. You know how it feels. It feels so good. It feels so good that you got to satisfy your woman. You got to get your woman to the level whereby she can say, I am satisfied. Okay? And therefore, if you are a man and you're having a problem with premature ejaculation, there are different things that you can use, or there are different tips that you can use to ensure that you are always rising to the occasion and staying in the occasion, not just rising. You rise and stay in the occasion. The first tip that you can use as a man who has premature ejaculation is what I said, the Kegels. Like, you practice on how to hold and release, hold and release. Even when you're about to come, instead of just releasing it, you hold it, then release it. Okay? The other way of ensuring that you're working on your 1 minute way, or you're working on your you're working on your premature ejaculation, is ensuring that maybe your woman gives you a blowjob first. If she's someone who can go down on you, ensure that she gives you a blowjob first. Always, shot ya kwanza inakuwaga na kierere. Always, the first shot will always come first. That's why it's the first shot. Like, it's not fast, it's fast. Inakuja teke. And so if you have your woman give you either a hand job or a blow job, it becomes easy. It becomes very easy for you now to stay longer in the second round, because you see you've already released the first round. So it becomes easy, and what do I call it? It becomes easy for you to be able to stay longer in the second round. Okay? The other way of ensuring that you're not having the premature ejaculation is avoid watching porn. Porn has a way of lying to you that you can do things that those people are on steroids. And so you've watched porn so much and you think that you can handle this shit. Then unaenda pale unaingia hivi unasikia ishatoka. The other way that you can stop having a premature ejaculation is avoiding masturbation. Okay, masturbation is good when you're getting it from someone else, not yourself. And the reason as to why I'm saying this is, men, when you are masturbating, I have something here that I can use. When you are masturbating, let's say this is your dick, yeah? And you're doing it yourself. I'm not sorry. And you're doing it yourself. So the much you're doing it like this, and you're almost coming, you tighten the grip, right? You tighten the grip. So now it is you who is dictating how tight the hand is and how tight the dick is moving, something like that. Unlike when your girl is giving you the hand job. For your girl, when she's giving you the hand job, as much as she can dictate how tight the hand might go, you in your head, it is not you who is doing it. So you will cooperate with what is happening. Now, when you are masturbating, as you tighten the grip, so your dick is used to this very tight thing, very tight grip. Okay? So when you come now, you penetrate to your woman, definitely the grip is not the same. Are we together? This is someone that you sleep with every day. This is someone that you didn't meet as a virgin. Definitely, the grip will not be the same. And you easily get turned off. And what happens next? You ejaculate. Am I making sense? Or I am imagining my things? So masturbation has a way of, it is good and it is bad. It is good for people who, let's say you're too far away, instead of cheating, okay, masturbate, it's fine. But when you have your woman around, don't do it. Let her do it. Let her give you a hand job. And ladies, when you're giving a hand job, don't just be so reckless. You just want to go back and forth. Do it in a style. Do it in a, in a very nice style. Start playing with a tip, things that he will not do when he's masturbating. Because I don't think when you're masturbating, you'll go start playing with the tip, calm down, play with the shaft, play with the balls. I don't think that will happen when you're masturbating, right? But when your woman is giving you a hand job, she'll play with the tip. And I have a video, go watch it, on how to give a perfect hand job to your man. If you're a woman, play with the tip, play with it, okay? Play with it, calm down, play with the shaft, calm down, touch the balls, okay? Don't be too rough in pulling them like this. Just massage them in a very nice way. Then go back, massage the shaft. Here, there is this line in men, on a man's penis, a line that is cut somehow like this. I believe this line is very sensitive in men, so just come and touch it like that, pole pole too, then come and rub it, pole pole too, okay? Don't be in a hurry. And when you're masturbating is different, because you just take oil, apply, and sha 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 sha. So avoid masturbating if you can. If you can, please avoid it. It is one way of helping you to reduce the being a 1 minute man. Masturbation is not good. For girls, when they are masturbating, it is different for men, because now they are using toys to insert and touch themselves and all that. I actually think that for a woman, sometimes it is okay for her to touch herself. I know it is not good, but sometimes. Why? Because you cannot pour from an empty cup. What do I mean? You don't understand your body. You don't know where you need to be touched. And most women, their heads are always locked. The moment she sees a penis, her head locks. She's not there to feel good. She's there to satisfy the man, which is very wrong. And now you find that when she touches herself, she has a way of understanding her body. And this is something that I've heard from so many women, that I have never come when I am with a man, but I always come when I touch myself. Now, what I tell them is, you see the knowledge that you have when you're touching yourself. You know where you should touch. You know that if I touch this place, this thing is going to happen. Now, use that knowledge with your man. If you know that you can touch the clit like this and this will happen, guide your man. Take your man's hand, take it where you want to be touched. Take his finger, because definitely when you're touching yourself with your fingers. Take his fingers, insert it where you want to be touched. Women, if you're there and you always come when you touch yourself, teach your man. Teach your man. Ensure that he learns and he understands your body as much as you've understood yourself. Hi Chang, how are you? Ensure that you've understood yourself. Okay? Because sometimes you find a woman, she will never come, she will never orgasm when she's with their partner. But when she's alone, she will do all those crazy things. And it's because they are too lenient, or they are too rigid. Let me call it rigid. They are too rigid to let themselves go when they are with their partners. One thing I always say I love about men is that a man will do everything and anything possible as long as it makes him happy. Good morning, Chuck. How are you? Hi, Levy. How are you? A man will do anything humanly possible. Who gave you permission? Myself. I gave myself permission. Come beat me. A man will do anything humanly possible to ensure that he feels good. He don't care whose heart is going to break. He don't care what is going to happen. He don't care who will do what, as long as he's happy. And that's why you'll find a man, even if he sees another woman and he thinks in his head that this woman is going to make me happy, the man will run after her. This is different from a woman. A woman, sometimes they have carried a lot of baggage. They have carried a lot of issues on their shoulders, in their head. They are thinking about their children, they are thinking about their husbands, they are thinking about a lot of things. That's why it becomes so hard sometimes for them to release themselves during intimacy. It becomes so hard for them to even let themselves get to orgasm. Okay. And one thing, okay, one thing that I always insist on women is ensure to love yourself like the men do. Because if a man decides right now that he's going to have an orgasm, nothing will stop him. Nothing or nobody will stop him. He will go and do it and have fun and enjoy. If a man decides that I am going to have another woman, nothing will stop him as long as it is making him happy. We have heard so many men saying, I got myself a girlfriend because my wife was not making me happy. Mm-hmm. And a woman would suffer in a relationship, still trying to please this man. And she would ask everybody, what, I've done everything for him and he's still cheating on me, which is so wrong. I always encourage women, love yourself like a man loves. That is one of the greatest lessons that I've learned from men, that it is okay to love yourself. It is okay to love yourself in a way that nobody will ever ask you any question, and that you can do anything because it is making you happy. Okay? Now, in conclusion, as the title says, is there anything like a 1 minute woman? In my opinion, no. There is nothing like a 1 minute woman. I don't think there is anything like a 1 minute woman. And the reason is every man will be happy to see their woman orgasm before them. Every man will be happy to see that they made their partners come before them. Unless you tell me there is a different meaning of a 1 minute woman. Because according to me, a 1 minute person is one who cannot stay longer during sex. That they come faster. What do you want? What do you want? Okay, I'm coming. Close the door. Taji. So a man, every man would want to see their women orgasm before them. It gives them the pride. It gives them the joy that at least I satisfied my woman. So there is nothing like a 1 minute woman. But there is a 1 minute man, because sometimes the man would come before. Sometimes a man will come or would orgasm before their partner. This makes them a 1 minute man. I hope you have understood the difference. And in my defense, a 1 minute man is one who would come. The first shot, I said the first shot is understandable for every man. We understand you can come faster in the first shot. It is okay. But the second one, the third one, the fourth one, you should at least stay longer. Okay? And I have given you some examples or some tips that you can use to ensure that you are able to stay longer. You're not coming faster. You're not leaving your woman behind. Chunk. Facts. Yes. And it is very, very important to understand your woman's body, to understand what she does when you do what, how she reacts to your touch, how she reacts to everything that you do. Okay. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you. If you're here and you have not subscribed to this channel, ensure you subscribe, like, share, comment. And we have done so many videos here. Go watch them. I'm sure you're going to enjoy. And honestly, I love your company. Thank you for being here. Thank you for ensuring that you don't miss my lives. Put on the notification bell so that anytime I go live, you get to be notified. Jibu swali. Gani hilo Jerry? I'm not seeing the question. Umenitumia swali? No, sijaona swali. Umeuliza gani? Uliza tena ni kujibu. You know I would answer you. I wouldn't ignore you. Na sasa ni masaa ya kutoka. Sasa leo ni ka Friday. Ka Friday. Swali gani hiyo ni kujibu? Jerry, I'm waiting for your question before we end this live. We are about to end it. Yeah. Thank you for being here. If you have not subscribed to this channel, ensure that Mauliza length or girth. Ulikuwa umeandika labda imekuwa filtered juu sikuiona. Nimeuliza length or girth, which one makes a woman come first? It depends. I cannot say which one will make a woman come faster because there are different types of women. I have a video that I have done. Ensure you watch it. There are different types of women and different things that makes them come. We have an S-spot woman, we have a clitoris woman, we have a vaginal woman, we have a G-spot woman, and all these women, different things make them come faster. For example, a clitoris woman, she will come faster once you play with her clitoris, because most of her sensitivity is in the clitoris. I'm sure some of you men have met a woman that if you play with her clitoris, she will tell you to stop because it is not even exciting her. There is a vaginal woman. A vaginal woman, the moment you penetrate, she's so excited. You hit the walls, back, left, she's so excited. There is a G-spot woman. This woman, unless you hit the G-spot, she cannot come. Utashinda hapo. And so as a man, you need to identify where is her G-spot. There is also an S-spot woman. An S-spot woman, unless you touch her S-spot is way farther than a G-spot. So unless you touch the G-spot, there is no way she's going to come. So it is not easy to identify between a girth and a length which one will make a woman come faster, unless she's a G-spot woman or an S-spot woman, because an S-spot woman, the place that you're supposed to hit is much deeper. I have done a video on the different types of women and how to identify one. Ensure you watch it, Jerry. Ensure you watch it so that you understand what I'm saying. So an S-spot woman, let me give you an example. Do I have something to demonstrate? My kids broke my shell, so I don't know what I will use. So let's assume this is a vagina, yeah? This. So an S-spot woman, so there are different types of women. There is a clitoris woman, the one that you just play with her clitoris and she will orgasm. But you have to have the different tactics that you can use to ensure her clitoris is well stimulated. There is a vaginal woman. A vaginal woman is once you penetrate like this and just hit the walls like this, even before hitting the other part, she has already come. She has already orgasmed. And then there is a G-spot woman. A G-spot woman, the G-spot is around here, for example, is here, yeah? So the moment you identify the G-spot and you just go, you tap the G-spot, maybe using your finger or using your dick, that woman will orgasm. It doesn't matter the girth, it doesn't matter the length, as long as you tap the G-spot. There is also an S-spot woman. The S-spot is much further, deeper. So let's say this one, as long as you have the length, you will need the length to tap it. You understand? Like her most sensitive part is at the farthest, at the far end. So it is called she's called an export woman. So you understand? So there is no way that I can say that if you have the guard, you're going to satisfy a woman and she's a G-spot woman. For a G-spot woman, you need to have the length. Or if you don't have the length, use your fingers. For the S-spot woman, the same. You need to have the length so that you can hit. For a clitoris woman, no matter the size, whether uko na kubwa, you'll satisfy her. Whether uko na dogo, the vagina woman, the same. So women are totally different. Go watch that video. It is titled "The Different Types of Women: How to Identify your woman." So because women are totally different, and that's why a man will tell you, what? I'm coming. 1 minute. Unakaa kupenda God though? No. Me, I'm a G-spot woman. But for me, any size, for me, any size, as long as you can perform, because I'm a G-spot woman, and then I understand my body fully. I know where to touch. I know where I need to be touched. And if you are a good student, you will make me come so fast. Yeah. Because I will teach you on how to do it. And kuna vile, kila mtu ako na preference yake. Kuna vile mutaka nyama yangu ikipikwa ama ikipakuliwa. So if you're a good student, I will teach you how to cook my meat and how to serve it. And we will all be happy. Anyway, thank you so much for creating time to come and join my live. I have enjoyed being here with you. If you have not subscribed to this channel, ensure you subscribe. Go like my video, watch them, and enjoy. Thank you for being here. Until the next one. Bye-bye. I love you so much.